Hello and welcome to our brand new YouTube channel. I'm Jordan and you're watching Unpacked, the home of packaging innovation, insights and news, focusing on packaging that works for you and for the planet. If you're in the packaging space or interested in learning more about your everyday favourite items, consider following because I'll be posting every other Thursday. Now, let's get into it. Today we're unpacking single-use shot bottles. We've all seen them stocked on the shelves filled with anything from immunity-boosting ginger to a sugary pick-me-up. And whilst they're great for when you need a quick fix, the amount of material used to create these tiny bottles, that's where things get tricky. Every year, approximately 480 billion single-use plastic bottles are sold worldwide. That equates to about 1 million bottles every minute according to the Plastic Soup Foundation. This figure includes those little bottles for health and energy shots that have burst onto the scene in recent years. And whilst there's no clear data available for how many are produced, given their popularity and widespread use in the spirits industry and convenience retail, it's safe to assume that these are adding a sizable chunk to that total. Though most of these are made from PET, which is one of the easier plastics to recycle, in the United States only around 1/3 of plastic bottles, including these shot bottles, were recycled in 2023. So yes, they can be recycled, but if the infrastructure isn't there to support it, it's kind of pointless. Saying that, in some European countries, things look brighter. Where the deposit return scheme is in place, that figure rapidly increases to recycling rates as high as 97%, which opens up the argument that improvements to recycling infrastructure and consumer behaviour could have a significant impact on supporting a circular economy. But that's a whole other video. Recycling isn't the only issue with these little bottles though. There's also the sheer amount of material waste. Bearing in mind this bottle is designed to be used only once before it's thrown in the bin, almost 60% of the material is just in the screw thread and cap. And honestly, how many times have you had a ginger shot and thought, I better save some of this for later? Not only are these elements pointless and wasteful, but the caps are often made from HDPE, which can be separated from the PET during recycling, but are more likely to end up as litter where it can take up to 250 years to decompose. Though there are some sources that say it can take up to even 1,000 years depending on the thickness. For context, do you know what was happening on Earth 1,000 years ago? The Battle of Hastings. Yeah. Think of the things that will happen in the next 1,000 years that cap that you use only one time will still be around to witness. It's literally impossible. But these shot bottles are so convenient, I get it. They're easy, portable and fit perfectly into busy lives. And I'm not saying they need to go, but we definitely need smarter design. Aluminium is infinitely recyclable. It can be remelted and reused repeatedly without losing its unique properties, making it ideal for sustainable use and a circular economy. It's also considered very easy to recycle globally. It's so easy to recycle, in fact, that the global efficiency rate is 76%, meaning that more than 3/4 of aluminium scrap is successfully recycled worldwide. Using an aluminium foil cap isn't just good for the environment though, there's tons of other benefits too, including having a good seal so that there's no risk of leaks and they look pretty sleek as well. Also important to note that when a pull tab is added, it's easier for those with mobility issues in their hands to open. Call it the rare beauty innovation of the packaging world. Simple, smart and accessible. As with anything in sustainability, it's not black and white. There's no one right answer and solutions will always depend on the product, the purpose and how it's used. But having these conversations matter because every design choice shapes the way we consume and recycle. So, what do you think? Could you see aluminium-sealed shot bottles on shelves soon? Drop your thoughts or questions in the comments and tell me, what packaging topic would you like me to unpack next? Until next time, take a look at our socials for more interesting news, innovations and behind the scenes insights. Link is in the description below. See you soon.